Kevin Darnell Hart is an American stand-up comedian, actor, screenwriter, and producer who has a net worth of $200 million, according to Celebrity Net Worth. He's one of the highest-paid entertainers in the world. Kevin Hart's early life. Kevin was born on July 6, 1979, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He was raised in a single-parent household by his mother, Nancy Hart, who was a systems analyst for the Office of Student Registration and Financial Services at the University of Pennsylvania. Sadly, she died from cancer in 2007. Kevin has one older brother named Robert. His father, Henry Witherspoon, was a cocaine addict who was in and out of jail throughout most of Kevin's childhood, and Kevin used humor as a way to cope with his troubled family life. After graduating from George Washington High School, Hart briefly attended the Community College of Philadelphia before dropping out and moving to New York City. He then moved to Brockton, Massachusetts, and found work as a shoe salesman. He began pursuing a career in stand-up comedy after performing at an amateur night at a club in Philadelphia. Kevin is a Christian. Kevin Hart's personal life. Kevin was married to a fellow comedian named Torrey Hart from 2003 to 2010. They had 2 children together, but ultimately separated. Hart requested joint custody of their 2 children, daughter Heaven Lee, born in 2005, and son Hendrix, born in 2007. The divorce was finalized in November 2011. On August 18, 2014, Hart proposed to Anika Parrish. They married on August 13, 2016, near Santa Barbara, California. Their son, Kenzo Cash, was born on November 21, 2017. And on December 15, 2017, Hart publicly admitted to having cheated on his wife while she was pregnant with their son. Their second child together, a daughter named Kaori May, was born on September 29, 2020. Kevin Hart's career. Hart found his way into comedy after performing at an amateur night at a Philadelphia area club. His first gig was at the Laugh House in Philadelphia under the name of Little Kev, which did not go well. His career suffered a slow start as he was booed off stage several times, once even having a piece of chicken thrown at him. At this early point in his career, he was trying to imitate other comedians, including Chris Tucker. Eventually, he realized that was not working for him and reworked his act. In 2009, Hart took to the road with his comedy tour called I'm a Grown Little Man, followed by Seriously Funny in 2010, Laugh at My Pain in 2011, and Let Me Explain in 2013. The latter 2 were also released as features in movie theaters. In April 2015, Hart kicked off his What Now tour in Texas. In July of the same year, Universal Pictures announced that Kevin Hart What Now would be theatrically released on October 14, 2016. His What Now tour had 168 shows around the world between April 2015 and August 2016. His Irresponsible tour consisted of 119 shows between September 2017 and January 2019. He earns around $70 million from touring alone during a tour year. Hart's first success came after he appeared on Comedy Central with I'm a Grown Little Man and Seriously Funny. From there, he landed roles and earned wider recognition in films such as The 40-Year-Old Virgin, Soul Plane, and Little Fockers. Since then, Kevin has appeared in dozens of film and TV shows while still maintaining one of the most rigorous national comedy touring schedules around. His films have generated more than $1.3 billion at the global box office. Other notable films include Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle, and a 2019 Jumanji sequel, The Secret Life of Pets, which also had a 2019 sequel, and Central Intelligence. Now let's talk about Kevin Hart's other ventures. In 2017, Kevin launched an underwear line with Tommy John. In 2018, Kevin launched a comedy streaming service called Laugh Out Loud. The network also includes a radio show on Sirius Satellite Radio. To date, the LOL network has generated hundreds of millions of video views. He has endorsement deals and/or partnerships with brands including Samsung, Wrangler, AT&T, and Mountain Dew. In 2009, Kevin launched Heartbeat Productions. Today, the company employs more than 40 people who manage Kevin's movie, television, comedy, and radio productions. Kevin Hart's real estate. In 2012, Kevin spent $1.99 million on a house in Tarzana, California. He sold this home for $2.7 million in mid-2019, quite a return. Today, Kevin's primary residence is a large mansion within a gated community in Calabasas, California. He bought the 26-acre plot of undeveloped land in 2015 for $1.35 million. Over the next 2 years, he planned and waited for approval to build a home on the property. He finally gained approval in April 2017 and proceeded to spend $5 million on an absolutely stunning compound. The primary house on the property is 9,600 square feet in the Spanish villa style. And we couldn't talk about Kevin Hart unless we talk about his luxurious cars. The Ford Mustang GT 500e. Inside Kevin Hart's incredible car garage, you'll find a neat Ford Mustang GT 500e with a supercharged V8 engine under the hood. This 725 brake horsepower muscle car certainly fulfills Hart's need for performance. This specific car was built by Unique Performance, who built Eleanor from Gone in 60 Seconds. The Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG Black Edition. The Black's gem of an engine is derived from the SLS AMG GT's naturally aspirated and hourly gifted 6.2-liter V8 engine. An additional 39 horsepower and a shift in the power peak by 600 revs translates to a meaty 622 horsepower at 7,400 RPM. The Aston Martin Vanquish. The 2019 Aston Martin Vanquish is one of the loveliest things on four wheels and the British brand's grandest grand tourer. Its powerful appearance is available in coupe or convertible, which Aston calls a Volante. And every Vanquish features a ferocious and sonorous V12 engine. The Ferrari 458 Spyder. The Spyder version released for 2011 offers a top-down driving experience. Thanks to the burbling soundtrack of a naturally aspirated 4.5-liter V8 engine mounted right behind the driver's head. That engine produces 562 horsepower and 398 pound-foot of torque with a stratospheric 9,000 RPM redline. The Mercedes-Benz G65 AMG. Under the square exterior lies a twin turbocharged V12 engine, 603 horsepower, good enough to send this big SUV, which weighs in at more than 6,000 pounds, from 0 to 60 in under 6 seconds. And then finally, the Ferrari 488 GTB. No superstar car collection is complete without a couple of Ferraris thrown into the mix, and Kevin Hart has certainly chosen a solid selection from the Ferrari lineup. The 48 GTB Spyder won all kinds of industry awards after its debut in 2015, thanks to futuristic styling, impeccable handling, and the car's heart and soul, a twin turbocharged V8 engine mounted behind the cockpit that cranks out 661 horsepower and 561 pound-foot of torque. Thanks for watching our video. Give us a like and share us with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't ever have to miss out on great content like this.